Hello, and welcome to AnswerDock. In this video, we will upload an HR dataset containing employee information. AnswerDock allows you to upload CSV and Excel datasets. To do this, go to the Datasets page and click on the Add Dataset button. Choose the type of dataset that you would like to add. In our case, it will be a CSV file. Click Next to go to the next step. Upload your file from your machine, and click Next to start the upload. Note that you can create a new dataset, or append new rows to existing one. You can also replace an existing dataset with the uploaded file. In our case, we will be creating a new dataset. In the next step, AnswerDock will display all the fields from your dataset. Note that the column names are taken from the first row in your dataset. Choose the columns you would like to be included, and click Next. AnswerDock will start uploading the data into its cloud platform. The upload time will depend on the size of your dataset, that is the number of columns and rows. Once this is done, AnswerDock will start indexing the fields in your dataset one by one. Indexing and caching of your data are done automatically, to guarantee your search results are displayed fast when exploring your datasets. This also depends on the number of rows and columns that you have. Once this is done, AnswerDock will start identifying your column types, whether they are dates, metrics, attributes, or geographic columns. This is done automatically, but you will have the ability to change on the default settings in the next step. The progress is displayed on the screen. Once that step is done, you will be redirected to Column Settings page, where you will be able to rename the columns if needed, or add synonyms for each column. This is useful to allow the users to search for a column in multiple ways and in their own business terms. The column type is already identified by AnswerDock. You can change it if needed. Each column has some extra information to give you an idea about the column contents. For example, attrition field has only two unique values, yes and no, and this is clearly identified as an attribute or dimension. Daily rate is a numeric field, but it should have average in its default aggregate, rather than sum. These are the kind of changes that you can do from the column setup page, to ensure users can explore the data in the best way possible. You can write a description for any field, to show to users when they explore the data in the Explore page. Click Next to go to the Dataset Settings page. In this page, you can change the name, description, default date, and geo fields. You can also add a name to each record in your dataset. For example, each record in our dataset represents an employee, so I can write employee in the record name. Later in the Explore page, I can search for the employee count by simply typing count of employees to finalize the dataset. Click Done. AnswerDock will do final processing on the dataset. Once this is done, I can start exploring right away, or view a sample dashboard that has been created with example questions to get me started. Let's check out the sample dashboard. We can see different kinds of questions that I can ask on my new dataset, with different kind of visualizations. Let's go and explore the dataset we just created. I will go to the Datasets page, and find the new dataset in the first row. I click on the Explore Dataset icon, which will take me to the Explore page, and will open by default the search guide, with some example questions to get me started. If I close the search guide, I will see the contents of the dataset. On the left, I can also see all my columns and their details. I can start exploring right away. As a quick search, I will start with one of the suggested questions showing in the menu, counting the number of employees. I will add by department to see the breakdown by department. We've shown in this video how you can upload your data and immediately start exploring it on AnswerDock. To learn more about uploading dataset files, check out AnswerDock Documentation.